Hello everyone, so I have here 3 phones right here, and they're all different. And this is going to be an iPhone 15 Pro Max, the 14 Pro Max, and 13 Pro Max. Alright, so let's take the 13 Pro Max and 14 Pro Max. There's no always on display in this one. There's no dynamic island. There's no dynamic island in the 13 Pro Max. So the 15 and 14 Pro Max are gonna have the dynamic island. 13 Pro Max not gonna have the dynamic island. So if you take these 2 phones in hand, they're gonna be heavy, right? So 15 Pro Max, on the other hand, it's not going to be so heavy. It's going to be more user-friendly. If you take the 14 Pro Max in hand, this corner is going to be like the flaw, I guess, of the phone. The usability of the phone, and how comfortable it's in the hand, is this small corners right here that they're going to be like not comfortable to hold in the hands. But the 15 Pro Max are going to have like a really comfortable. So I guess this is the whole idea of the design, was to just make it more comfortable in the hand, and then lighter, which combined together they're going to be like very easy to use the phone. And if you don't use a case, that's going to be super nice. The beginning there were the colors problem, that when you use the colors, they're going to be like darker. You're going to see the titanium, like the fingerprints on the phone itself here. I don't know if you can see the fingerprint. There's some fingerprints here. So I mean, that if you don't want to fingerprints anything, you're gonna get just the natural titanium. If you don't care about fingerprints, or if you use a case, that doesn't matter at all. So the main difference between these 3 phones, and why I would tell you to pick the 15 Pro Max, it's because the weight, it's because the titanium, and it's because these edges, they were like crafted really good, that it's much comfortable to hold in the hands, and also that you can transfer the information now directly to the hard drive or super fast to your computer, to a MacBook. That's going to be a 40 gigabits per second, like super fast, like you're making a 4K video, and then you can connect to a computer, and then you're going to be amazed how fast you're going to transfer. For that, of course, you need a different cable, which Apple doesn't sell it. They sell just regular cable that you can use it just for charging your phone. But if you want to buy like an aftermarket cable, you could buy an Apple, I think, cable. They sell an Apple Apple sells the fast transfer cable. This one from Belkin, I don't know if it's, well, this one from Belkin, it supports the fast transfer. It actually supports up to 100 watts charger, and it works for any device. It charges your phone if it's 20 watts, and it's charging a Samsung. It's going to charge your laptop. It's going to charge everything, and as well, it's going to transfer the information from the phone to the computer, which I think that is very valuable. And this is a future-proof accessory that if you buy now, that you can use it until it's not going to work. So you can use it until Apple is going to get to 100 watts charging speeds, which is going to be after a while, because they are still in the 20 watts right now speed. But this is going to be really nice, and I really enjoy the transfer speeds. It's like it works like a breeze. If you're taking a video or anything, just connect to a computer, and it's going to be boom, fast, super fast. So that's why I would just buy the 15 Pro Max or 15 Pro if you like the smaller screen and this cable, and you can just travel or go around with one cable. You can charge your computer, you can charge your phones, you can transfer the information super fast. You don't have to worry about anything. That's why I would choose the 15 Pro Max. The camera, the usability, the screen, and everything else, it's going to be the same thing, and the same software. The zoom is going to be better, of course, in this one, but majority of the people not going to even notice that. I mean, the main selling point, I guess, is the weight, the titanium, and maybe this button here, the action button they call it. I set it up, I play with it a lot, and in the end I set it up by using the camera. Just very convenient, because sometimes it just, I mean, if you want to use on the screen, just sometimes you press it and it doesn't work from the first thing, you know. But this one here is a really good option, and if you have the Pro version, the smaller version, it's much easier to get there. Of course, I guess the placement of the button maybe would be not the best placement, but it's familiar because the same place was the other phone's silent switch, so it makes sense to keep the same button in the same place. That's all, I guess. I would not stay here and talk hours about the same thing pretty much that other iPhones they have. So this is the main difference between them. Thank you very much for listening to my videos, and if you like the video, please subscribe, and if you have any questions, comment below. That's all. Thank you, and see you in the next video.